been very happy when we heard the show has been renewed and all.
We were thrilled. I think we found out literally 2 days after we wrapped.
Yeah.
So they want us a little closer.
And it was hard because at our wrap party we didn't know yet, so we were like, are we saying goodbye or
we weren't sure whether to give a hug goodbye or a hug I'll see you later.
Yeah.
So it was thrilling to find out.
Were you surprised that it was so well received around the country?
I guess so. I mean, you can never anticipate how people are going to respond to the material. All we really knew was that we felt like we were part of something special.
Yeah.
You know, so it's been really great to hear people's responses and especially people on the street. You know, people are fearless in sharing their thoughts on the show and the characters and
Do you ever get responses where it's like,
let's get some of the feedback you get because.
What have they said to you?
Yeah, she's
goodness.
saucy. So
No, so people feel very comfortable with coming up to me and telling me how they feel. Thank you. People love. They either say that they love her or they hate her or they love to hate her or they don't know whether to slap her or give her a hug, you know.
But they love you.
But it's great because that means that they're invested in the stories and in the characters and, you know, so love her or hate her, I just like that people are watching and care.
I didn't see the last episode, but down the road in the second season, do you see your characters ever becoming real close friends, or will it always be kind of a competition?
I think it's going to be pretty challenging with what happens in the next few episodes for there to be any possible chance of Ivy and Karen ever being friends. It's going to be hard. It's going to be pretty hard. There's some.
I think it could happen though. I think that's.
She's a little more optimistic than I am, I suppose.
But I think that's what's so interesting about the show is that we come together for these really beautiful moments, and then it doesn't last very long.
Right.
and
there's
then
still this lack of trust, I think, from both characters. That at the end of the day, it's just about really who's going to get that part, and they just can't really get past that.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're spending so much time together is really a treat. I mean, it's the bitchy stuff. And is it for you also? I mean, that kind of a competition, competitive thing?
Like for us? Like the two of us?
No, for play on the show.
Is it fun for us to play that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I always enjoy it. Although I feel like Karen needs to get some balls at some point. You know, just finally be like, you know, Ivy, you're just being really mean. You know, she just needs to finally just set down the law.
I feel like that's what will make them come together. Is once
you're just
Karen
a mean
calls,
person, and you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That's right. That's exactly what she should say.
Right.
Does,
so do you find
should she stop in the show now, or will she continue on? Uma Thurman.
She is pretty much there throughout the end of the season.
Yeah, she's there throughout the season, but just because somebody has the role now doesn't mean that they'll necessarily have it down the road, just as the case was with Ivy.
And actually, I was going to ask how that paralleled real life, and that you guys had become a little group on the set, and then here comes a big actress that comes in, and is a part of anything. How did you guys welcome her? Was there that same kind of Uma Thurman's on the set kind of feeling?
I think there was a lot of curiosity about, you know, because she is someone who's been in so many movies, as to how this will change the dynamic and just affect shooting and things like that. But I mean, I think our production team did a really amazing job at accommodating her and making her feel really comfortable. I mean, I think they took incredible care of her, and so I think it made it a little bit easier for her transition. But she was really open on set about how she was very nervous. She'd never done TV before. She'd never done any kind of she'd done the producers, but she hadn't done this kind of stuff for a long time. So she was definitely nervous about it. And I think that was sweet that she voiced that, because, you know, it allowed people to understand kind of the space that she's in, and, you know, I'm just a little nervous right now, so.
But she was so fantastic too.
Yeah.
She really brought a really cool energy
She's
to
so
the
good
show.
at being bad on the
Yeah.
show. She
Maggie,
really is.
your hiatus, you'll have like 15 seconds to sleep, I think.
For all of us, yeah.
kind of run down the idea. You're doing Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, right? What are you going to be doing?
Oh, well, I'm doing Gentlemen Prefer Blondes at Encores in New York City, which is like a glorified workshop. You know, we have a couple weeks to throw together a fully realized production, and we only do about 6 performances, and ultimately, you know, it's to see if we want to bring back some of these amazing older musicals and bring them to Broadway. And this musical is so fantastic. The music in particular is stellar. And so I'm so excited to get into rehearsals and start working on that. Yeah, so I'll be doing that next.
I'm jealous. Totally jealous.
Would you say box office?
Megan, can you please talk about the obvious that Marilyn Monroe had that role in the movie?
Yes, but also Carol Channing played it on Broadway before her. So so I don't feel any pressure to like Marilynize it. You know, I'm really excited to take this role and pay homage to the women who have made it iconic before me, but to really make it my own.
There was a rumor floating around a few weeks ago that someone was even talking about mounting the play that you guys are doing in the show in Smash.
Yeah.
Is that
It's a great rumor.
It's a great rumor.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that came from because none of the producers, the conversations that we've been having with them have been anything to do with a show. That is certainly not the focus of the show and the creative team. I mean, all we are really concerned about is getting the season to end on a high and continuing a second season. I mean, no one is thinking about it.
Catherine, what are you going to be up to? What are you going to be up to this
Oh,
summer?
I'm here back in LA until we start shooting in July. I'm working on music.
Has the box office success from the other shows come off of Smash's shoulders, do you think?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Success the other box office shows on Broadway, if they parlay it off of Smash?
Oh, I hope our show has contributed to making people excited about seeing theater again. I hope that that's one of the main things that our show does. So we'll see. I mean, who's to say?
Does your boyfriend stay with you in the next season?
You know what? I have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, I think he'll definitely be back for a second season. I don't know for how long or
In what capacity?
in what capacity.
Can you guys say anything about the finale? I mean, because this is a show that big musical numbers, you go big every week. So how do you go big for a finale of the season?
They do it.
They kind of threw in the kitchen sink. I mean, it's
everything.
It's everything.
Yeah.
We actually haven't seen anything up. I mean, we wrapped 2.5 weeks ago, so we haven't been in the production office to see little snippets of the show. So I have literally seen nothing of the final episode. But I hear it's fantastic. So I hear it's really, really thrilling, and there's just a really great pacing to it. And it's just, I mean, from the script, I remember there's just a lot of really interesting things that happen.
When you spend so much time during the season on the bubble, you know, not knowing if you'd be coming back or not, how does that wear on the cast? How does that affect the morale on?
It doesn't really.
It doesn't. I mean, as actors, there are so many things that are beyond our control. So to waste our time thinking about what the possibilities could be, I mean, we just have to go to work every day and do the best that we can do and hope that that'll.
It's sort of something that you know are sitting in the hair and makeup trailer and getting your hair and makeup done to go to set, and you discuss it and you say, oh, well, you know, we'll find out. I mean, it's just, something that, you know, you think about, but it's not, you have so many other things to think about, like what she said.
Catherine, before they take you, I don't know if you're noticing the voice people milling about and stuff like that, and they're just like wide-eyed contestants, like you were once. I'm wondering if you're having flashbacks, seeing these people wandering the corridors.
No, I don't know if I'm having flashbacks, but I'm trying to be as rude as I possibly can to them. I'm just kidding. And like, you know, make them feel as little as possible. No, I'm just kidding. Like, because I do remember when, you know, some like movie stars or whoever, I don't remember who it was, but like a musician was sort of not very interested in saying hello to us contestants. We were all like, oh, but I love them so much. I mean, I can't remember, this was what, 6 years ago? But no, but yeah, it does make me think about like how I keep asking them, are you excited? Are you having fun? Same questions that I was probably asked a million times, but it's fun to see them, you know what, I love the show, so it's
Yeah.
kind of fun for me because I'm a fan.
Yeah.